Hello, we're back. Still watching out for Catherine. Yeah, I really need to sleep, man. Can I talk to Milena and have her?
What are you here for today?
Ah, I need to.
Certainly.
I've heard the girls here.
Don't worry. Once my girls get...
I can't wait.
All right.
I'll
Sure.
come.
X.
Come on, come on.
My, that was really something. I can't mention that at confession, but you can come back anytime. It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
Thanks, Zarty. Now let's wait a couple of hours. It's nice how they give you full energy and then also pretty decent HP. Not HP, sorry, food.
My respects.
Honestly, I don't even know what I'm looking for. Catherine went to bed, right?
God bless you, sir.
Not yet. I guess has to be one of these guys, right? Here's a human, soldier, and black.
One beer, please.
The human is still there. Maybe I wait 1 more hour.
De rábeszélek, majd meglátod. Ez
So it's you. You're the human that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench. You'll leave her alone. Got it?
mi van? Nem értem.
What are you on about? You don't understand a word I say, do you? Bathhouse. Das bad. Washing. Bathhouse wench. Woman. No watching. 9. Got that? Again?
Igen? Aha. A fürdős lány. Miért ne? Minek ütött bele az orrod? Igen, szeretem.
You and the bathhouse girl. Otherwise...
Bassza meg, ember, nyugodj meg! Batgirl alone, értem, jól van.
You look like you understand. See how easily we came to an agreement?
Yeah, fuck out of here. This is Chakan. Okay, Chakan. So you're not that guy. Understood.
I found the human who was stalking you. He's called Chakan, and I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Oh, thank God. How did you convince him to stop?
I just
Diplomacy.
told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood? Have you learnt Cuman? Or did you explain it with your fists? But the main thing is he won't cause any more trouble. We've got more important things to worry about. And thank you. I owe you one. Now go.
I owe you one, no go. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Good. Next step. Ooh, I have a bed. Interesting. I did not know I have a bed. So, what will we do next?
The Lord be with you.
Well, I'm here.
I'm glad to hear it. But come back tomorrow.
What? What's that guy want? Oh, he wants to raid a village. Or something like that.
Night shift. Fucking job.
You really won't have anything to drink?
You know it is forbidden for me.
What bodyguard would care if someone has a drink?
The kind who cares about people's health.
It's peculiar, even so. I just don't understand anything anymore.
Sorry about
The world
that.
has
I had a
changed,
cough.
friend. War has changed.
What? War never changes.
Ah, fuck you.
You-
War never changes.
I've come
Here.
about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz? Did you find
I'm
them
built
as
like
well?
that.
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedles. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons? Where are they now? What did you do with them?
Oh, they're
I
fucking
was
dead.
lucky enough to catch them off their guard. They're dead.
You took them all on by yourself? You must have been damn fucking lucky. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Rock and wear it with pride. And
Yeah,
you know
I'll
what?
shit it.
I think you should get paid right now.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsens.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlets?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Sure, I'll take your money.
Nah, why not?
That's the spirit.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is never a good idea.
It's okay, buddy. I'll just kill him later. I'll take not the pie die, the hot die, and then the wait. Do I take the odd or do I try out the Holy Trinity or whatever? Give me a moment to run some numbers. You know what? Let's try a couple of Heavenly Kingdom, but instead of Santa Antiochs, we try which ones? Now weighted pie. Heavenly Kingdom, pie, and weighted die. This should give us the best odds of rolling ones.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
She won't. Ah, fuck. She's not on my side anyway. That's a 6? God damn it.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Didn't ask.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Well, I lost. Oh, he's got no special dice? No, but he rolls like a motherfucking madman.
Yes, that'll do. That's enough for me.
Come on, give me 4 ones. That's what this set is for. 5 ones, even better.
Mother of...
Shit! How could I have lost?
Oh, I wonder.
Glory to the victors, honor to the defeated. You'll get me back next time, sir.
You bet I will. I'll pluck you like a chicken. And now for a drink.
I'll beat the shit out of you
So
any day.
St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so, he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Tuts bezeni. Kitchen out the rest.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him.
You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it?
What are your orders, Lord of Burmlaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said, and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
We need to go to Sedlitz. Or do we need to keep this hush-hush? I think talking to Catherine, we need to keep this hush-hush.
Well, the most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to shit if anyone finds out.
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Cuman rabble's blood up. I don't want to end up in a goulash. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp. Kurva. You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and search this place.
All right. Go and get some rest, and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? I'm going to have a think.
Right, okay. Search the spot where he was stabbed.
And the lock looks scratched. Maybe someone tried to get inside without a key. Was someone trying to steal something? Or perhaps I'm not the only one who's looking to make mischief here. Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get cats to move it out of the camp somehow. And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to?
I see no trail, to be honest. Oh, okay, there is a bit of a trail. And the trail stopped. Okay. That's all I'll find. So then I go report back. Fucking stupid.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
I searched the place on all fours, but I didn't find anything of interest. Except the pool of blood he left, that is.
Fuck! Are you trying to tell me the murderer sprouted wings and flew away? Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go and see if Moose...
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grozav is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
The wine killed him?
I'd bet it was the wine that killed him. There's lots of poisons you could add to it, and nobody would notice. Well, until it's too late, of course.
You are probably right, my friend.
How come you even have wine here? You keep saying you're not allowed to drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough! Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else?
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
Right. I mean, Musa probably
There's
didn't
no
do
way
it.
Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir. Give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
So I'm
I'm
supposed to
shutting the
let a
fuck up.
murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Turtan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
Where
Well,
do you
for
think you're
you.
going, Henry? Stay here.
I go where the
Talk.
fuck I want.
What do you say to all this?
Well, I'd say my opinion on these things doesn't matter. You're the commander.
Of course I am. But you could answer my questions when I fucking ask you.
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, aye, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Steber of Stebersitz in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Who is this Stibor of Stebersitz?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. You don't get that kind
Nice.
of wealth
I can
by
kill
being
him when he comes.
kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should
But Grozov...
And there's no way I can... But...
Me?
Who else? I need help. You have to get...
Oh, come on.
All right.
Good idea.
How much time do we...
2 days at most, I'd say. Then Sigismund and Henry.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do. That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
Hey, soldier.
Oh. What are you doing here?
That's what I'd like to know. They just came and said I should guard the physician and not let him out of my sight. Even if he wants to piss, I have to go with him. You wouldn't happen to know what's going on, would you?
I heard someone was threatening Musa. They're afraid someone might come and cut his throat. So they thought it best to have him under guard. But you didn't hear it from me. Got that?
Mother of God! Why do I have to be the one to guard him? Am I supposed to get my throat cut for him?
Yeah,
Look,
run away, buddy.
Why don't you go for a walk or something? Who knows what's happening with Musa? You don't want to get mixed up in anything dangerous.
And leave him unguarded?
Ah,
You know
fuck's sake,
what
come on.
Grozov would do if he found out?
Okay, I'll just go talk to him.
Henry?
Now, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it.
I truly appreciate that. Tinja sireye, mene mene sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help. What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started cleaning Chertan's wounds. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to shake and vomit blood soon after. He was dead.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived and started to go mad.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair, nicely built. Catherine, I think she's called.
Catherine? Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today.
Holy shit,
The wine
Catherine's
must have
mixed
been
up in this.
poisoned here, in my infirmary.
All right. But what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else can I do here? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another turns your guts inside out. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have to find it.
This is a
and the
stupid
mystery
idea.
is solved.
But wouldn't it be enough to search the whole camp? I don't imagine many people here keep poison on them, eh?
You would be surprised, my friend. I may not be an expert, but I know that many everyday things are actually poisonous. What is more, you cannot just run around the camp searching people and then try to figure out which of that horde is the murderer.
How can we identify the poison, then?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would, if I could get out
That's
of here.
okay, I know enough about herbs.
And could I help you somehow? I may not be as learned as you, but I do know how much herb Paris to put in a potion to make someone fall asleep but not die.
Excellent, my friend. Maybe we can manage this together. The first thing to do is to go to Chetan's corpse and examine it thoroughly.
I thought I was doing that when I was
Face.
next to Chertan's
You
corpse.
must remember everything that looks strange to you.
Nah.
In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you saw with the symptoms described there. You can read, I hope.
Aye, pretty well.
Excellent. The chest is locked, but I trust you will manage somehow.
Right. Examine Chertan's body and read the book. I can manage that.
I think I want to go talk to Catherine.
Who do you think killed Chertan?
I have no idea. But what I do know is that we will not get anywhere if we suspect everyone. Who do you think is the... It might seem so at first. Most of the people in the camp respected Chertan.
I heard Sir Grozov couldn't stand Chertan.
I have heard the same. And did you notice how quickly he accused me?
Well?
I think It must be someone from here. A stranger would have been noticed. What is more, most people are not allowed up to the powder store, and I would bet that it was one of us who was there at the time. And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grozav, Stephen, and the two guards. Someone should question them all.
Okay, I'll talk to
I am
them.
very grateful.
Stop, you bastard!
I'm going.
All right, keep your head.
Move your ass.
Oh, you caught me. That's right. You're a big bad guy. Guard guy. You're guarding so well right now. Oh. Take a look at that guard. Okay, examine the corpse and read the book of poison.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Is this the book of poisons? Remedies for fleas and warts?
Was it you who found Chertan?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing. We didn't do nothing.
Yeah, Edelbert's pretty fucking
You really didn't see anything?
innocent.
You're standing there on the tower and you don't hear a man getting murdered. That's a bit odd, isn't it?
Are you deaf? I told you we didn't notice nothing.
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty as seriously as you claim you were.
Well, it's
Yeah, we're playing dice or
What's
something.
possible?
it's
Ah,
possible we
of course.
dozed off for a while.
Oh, Christ. I knew it. You two were asleep up there.
No, we might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we wasn't sleeping. We'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Chertan started yelling, it was all peace and quiet.
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Okay,
Right.
Crow
Aye.
seems more
He heard
guilty
the
of
racket and came to see what was
something
going on.
here.
And I'll tell you, when he saw Chertan, he went as pale as a ghost. But he snapped out of it quick and told us to wait for him to go and get cats. If it wasn't for him, Chertan would have...
Okay, never mind.
How did you find Chertan?
I don't remember too well. I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store, and there he was on the ground.
Have you noticed anyone suspicious hanging around by the powder store recently?
There's always someone going in and out. But no strangers. Not everyone can get up to that part of the camp. In fact, everyone who has access came to the place where Chertan was lying.
As far as I know, there were two of you on guard duty on the tower. What's the other soldier like?
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met. Can't keep his mouth shut. A complete twat.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave until now. I try to tell him I'm not fucking interested, but he doesn't take any notice. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Chertan shut him up for a while.
Okay, Adelbert. You're relieved that Chertan died, so your buddy can shut up for a moment. I got you. Let's examine this motherfucker.
Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything, and forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch. He looks a bit ruddy, but is that from the poison, or was he just drunk? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. I suppose the murderer surprised him and didn't give him a chance to defend himself. Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right, but he also threw his guts up.
Okay, so some poison that makes you throw up.
There's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Cherton. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Several stab wounds in the belly, all close together and very deep. The murderer definitely knew what he was doing, though that hardly narrows down the field in an army camp. Almost everything is covered in blood, but there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight. I can't see anything ripped or sliced off. There's nothing missing. Whoever killed him, it doesn't look
It's
like
not a fucking robbery, dude. Come on. Somebody was interested in a cannon.
He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasms started? And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Or was he a filthy pig and always had them? Completely rigid. Just like the arms.
Okay, so something that causes stiffness
Christ,
and
what
puking.
a stink. Ugh,
And shitting
he
yourself.
shot himself. I've heard it happens to the dead, but that much? Ugh. Maybe the poison did that. That'll have to do. He had spasm. He shot himself. Warts or lesions on his hands. As red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking. I mustn't forget anything.
Spasms.
Greetings.
Let's see. This is the... Well, this is not the book, but there's a book. Let's read this. The Book of Poison. Bane. Black eyes, dry body, loose muscles. Pitohui bird poison. From the feathers and skin of the pitohui. The victim first stiffens and soon dies, unless a drink of seawater and crushed stone from the mountains of Monte Paludi be prepared in time. But nothing about shitting themselves. Doll maker. Total numbness. His intestines will become clogged. He loses sight for a while. The stomach will eject this disgusting potion before it has time to have its pernicious effect, unless the body has already been weakened. Okay. Okay. Sounds like doll maker so far. So it makes you stiff. Yeah. Kiss of death. Makes the skin red and blistered. The bowels painfully empty at both ends. The others stiffen and spasm. And the nails break. Okay, kiss of death. Sounds like the thing. More so than Dollmaker. You want to make this poison, take a new clay pot, put a handful of red copper, half a bottle of strong water, arsenic, oak bark, and rose water inside. Boil it all and test it with an iron nail. When the muddy mixture has completely coated the iron, you will know that you have cooked enough. Okay. This guy feels faint if you drink lullaby. Tongue is confused, head is heavy, and he falls asleep.
That's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned.
Let's go talk to Musa.
Good to
Yeah. Good to see you too.
You again? Once more?
But Katz himself sent me. I'm supposed to give a message to Musa.
Then you'll have to shout out the message, because...
I know
I read that book of
what
yours,
he was
and I
poisoned
think
with.
I know
Kiss
now
of
what
death.
Chertown was poisoned with.
What do you mean, you think? Do you know or not?
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book. But if you think the symptoms are this, are you sure it was that poison?
Could be wrong.
That does not narrow...
But I'll figure it out.
Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time.
You said that the suspects are Grozav.
Wait a moment.
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Even so, it is strange. For months, the people here have been sitting around doing nothing. Then suddenly, you turn up, and everything is turned upside down.
You know I've been drinking with you, right?
Than others in many weeks.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course it is. I'm only saying that I find it very, very strange.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? I'm just doing what I'm told to do. Is there something wrong with that?
I have more important things to do than to try to trick you. I am asking you since... Who are you?
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
Of course he's a prisoner.
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences in life and come out of them alive. And do you know why? Because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it. I would be very happy to get away from here and perhaps even return home. But only when I am sure I will survive the journey. So I think it will be best if we each go our own way.
You know nothing. I know nothing.
And this conversation never took place.
I better go and search the tents.
Good luck. I am depending on you.
The executioner's sharpening his axe for you.
Enough! I give up!
Go fuck yourself!
You mad fool.
Get the fuck down, bitch. Did I fucking stutter?
Sharpening his axe for you.
You'll get such a blow that you'll wake up on the pillory.
I almost fucking did it.
The executioner's sharpening his axe.
Mad fool.
You still resisting?
How the fuck is he not even bloodied?
I'm hit. The executioner's sharpening his axe for you.
Well,
Someone, hey.
that was okay. Let's question the other guys.
I have everything.
You good, bitch? Oh, man.
I'd like to ask a couple of questions about Chertan's murder.
I have a couple of questions of my own. What actually happened? Kat said Chertan is dead and Musa's locked up.
It's even more complicated than that. But I don't have time to explain it to you now. I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Go ahead and ask then, but quietly, damn it. I don't want anyone to know about it.
Where were you when Chertan was poisoned?
Where do you think? In my tent. After I helped take him to the infirmary with Musa, I went my own way.
Well, you just went off to have a nap?
No, I doubled the guard, drew up the orders for tomorrow, and made sure nobody was allowed to leave the camp. When something like this happens, people like me have lots to do all of a sudden.
It was you who came to tell us that Chertan had been stabbed, wasn't it? How did you get involved in the first place?
Me? I was close by, that's all. My tent is right below the palisade. And when the two guards found Chertan, they ran to get me.
Hold on. The two guards said otherwise. They said they found Chertan and were discussing what to do when you turned up. By yourself.
Is that what they said? It's possible. I can't remember now. It all happened so fast. And anyway, how am I supposed to remember all this shit? Maybe I heard them and went to see what was going on.
Are you sure you don't want to tell me what really happened?
All right. You want the truth, so I'll tell you the truth. In fact, I really was up top. It's because I had to keep an eye on you.
Me? Why, for Christ's sake?
You really don't know? You may have been given our colours, but you're still a stranger. I didn't want you running around unsupervised. But it seems you're a decent fella, so don't fuck it up now.
Crow's suspicious.
Tell me more about the storage space.
What about it? There's a cannon and some powder there. We built it a few days after we arrived because it's a good idea to keep that kind of stuff safe. If it blew up, the whole place would be blown to smithereens. And if someone didn't happen to set fire to it, someone else might have robbed it. Folk are like magpies.
Oh, except for you, the crow.
Very droll. Never heard that one before. Aye, but now I'll ask you something. Who do you think did it?
Yeah, I've no idea. The whole thing is strange. Nobody knows anything, but everyone's got something to say.
You can't expect it to be simple, Henry. You join the army, so fight for fuck's sake.
Who has the key to the ammunition store?
I don't know. Katz and Groza for sure, but I've no idea if anyone else has a key. I'm too small fry for that.
I found lots of black powder in the ammunition store. Someone scattered it all over the floor.
Again? Hardly a day goes by without that happening. The lads are lazy, And instead of carrying the barrels inside like they were told to, they roll them in. But don't worry, I'll have a word with them. I'll make sure they clear it up before we're all blown sky high.
Huh. What's this R thing? Search his tent. Why the fuck is it morning?
Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here.
Adalbert and Radovan, I think they're clear. Search Grozov's tent. Okay, that's where I'm gonna go.
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. Grozov doesn't strike me as a keen reader. How could anyone drink all this? Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
You're always welcome here.
Could we talk about
Why? Musa is under...
But sir, we both know whatever happened with the poison wine, Musa can't have stabbed Chertan. I want to find out who else is involved in this. After all, you too could be in danger till this is all cleared up. I just have a couple of questions. I won't keep you long. You'll see.
Oh, get on with it then, for fuck's sake. But if you think you can persuade me to let...
Okay, shut the fuck up.
How come you got...
My tent is right next to it, you rat-faced half-wit. I heard
No, it's not.
Chertan yelling.
Did you notice anything?
Like what?
Maybe you...
No. Is there anything else?
Were you there?
No, not... well...
Had Chertan been behaving...
No more than you...
Did he mention...
I don't know how you imagine it.
I took a look at the powder store. Someone forced the lock, and...
What's that got to do...
It almost looks like someone went there to...
What the fuck are you...
It's just that Katz is in charge of the powder, and he's bound to be interested if someone was stealing. But I'm sure he wouldn't be happy if I told him I didn't ask you, the commander, about it. Then he'd have to do the asking. And that will
All right, then. There's something I suppose you should know. I like to gamble now and again. And it's true, just because I had to sell off a few pieces of land.
So why would Sigismund...
As punishment. Stuck here with a nice... And that's just what that royal horse son is counting on. Oh, he can't wait.
So... you...
Nothing. And you...
Okay. Fucking Grozov seems to be in the clear. What else? Search Crow's tent. That doesn't count as searched? I found money. Ah, fuck's sake. Stibor.
Stop pestering, soldier.
How about I stop pestering you with a fucking knockout? Cunt. Okay, I gotta run back. Search this dude's tent real quick.
Nails? It's crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent, but they're covered in some kind of dirt. Oak. And dry as a bone. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses?
Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Of course they are, dipshit.
Just a broom. No, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Nothing out of the ordinary.
At your service.
Ugh, stinks of vomit. Weaving something like that must have been one hell of a job. For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Beautiful, but empty. No poison.
Excuse me?
I've been doing a lot of thinking about...
What's that got to do?
Well, it's just that I found a couple of interesting things in...
No!
Calm down. If I wanted to snitch on you, I'd go straight to Katz without bothering to ask you any questions.
Well, let's say you might have a point. What was it you said?
You know something about the murder, don't you?
Maybe a little, but I don't want word to get out, all right?
Why would anyone kill Chertan anyway?
Maybe it wasn't about Chertan. Maybe someone wanted to do something in the ammunition store, but Chertan turned up, so we had to kill him.
In the ammunition store? And what would anyone be doing there?
Trying to blow it sky high.
What? What good would that do anyone?
It might make him very rich. Let's say Sigismund has a lot of enemies who are planning something big. It will start in Italy, I hear, and it'd come in very handy if someone gave the king a setback before that. He'd lose allies there, and here his camp goes to shit. There's sure to be dozens of saboteurs all over the Empire, just like the one here.
Let's say I'm not a great supporter of Sigismund. What if we were to help each other out?
That doesn't sound bad. Let me finish my work. We can put the blame for Chertan's murder on Grozaf. I can't stand that fucker anyway.
What, accusing an innocent man? He'll be executed.
Better him than me. So, can we make a deal?
God bless. Greetings to you too.
And what if I refuse?
It's a bit late for that now. I have a poisonous plant here. Take it and put it in the chest in Grosav's tent. At the trial, we'll say he used it to poison Chertan. And if you don't want to end up like Chertan, you'd do well not to mention me to anyone. Is that clear?
My home.
Right. I found out all I...
My word, you're bristling with confidence. In the meantime...
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them.
I think I was muted for the last while.
You just need to pronounce judgment.
I just planted the Valyrian with
Musa is innocent.
that dude because I really don't like the fact that Crow tried to
That is
blackmail me.
Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
I
Let
talk
him
when I
speak,
want to
then.
whoever I want,
I'm
dipshit.
sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa
Not my
innocent,
fucking opinion, cunt.
in your opinion?
Sir, people don't murder each other for no reason. They murder mostly for revenge or profit. And Musa had no motive. You can ask everyone in the camp. Musa never had any quarrel with Chertan.
But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Bro.
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Crow crept up on Chertan in the night and tried to kill him. And others would no doubt have ended the same, because Crow is an enemy mercenary.
What bilge? I've known the man for years, sir.
He made it all up. Where's the evidence?
I spoke to the guards who were on duty that night. They told me when they found Chertan's body, Crow just turned up all of a sudden. But he tried to tell me that the guards called him.
Is that all you've got against me?
Those two didn't do anything. The blood's on your hands.
Stop all listening to peasants like you two is pain. What happened next? You carried Chertan to the
Yes, sir. There.
Okay. He died. Crow slipped him the poison on the way to the hospital, poisoned the wine.
Crow definitely poisoned the wine. Maybe Musa turned his back, and at that moment, he poured it into the goblet.
What do you think of that, Sir Musa?
It is not impossible. I had to go and get clean bandages and water to wash the wounds.
You're not going to take this seriously, are you? Ha! Even if that happened to be true, where would I have got the poison?
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Cats, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grossoff, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me!
You're mine.
What? What the fuck? Sit the fuck down, dipshit.
Well, Lord Steverit, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried with... And...
My head will remain on...
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought...
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. I will live in the royal...
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway.
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
One first time, more like. Fucking Catherine. Okay, let's go to the bath. Where are the fucking baths? In the complete other side of the fucking... It's not even visible on the map almost. Okay. X is over there. Come on, chill out. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I can't get through that. Jeez. A lot of shit. Who's this? Cook. Okay. Hey, horse. Hey, horse. Why the fuck are you two just sitting there? Dumbass horses. Ew, puppy. Catherine, wake the fuck up. Okay, you're up. You up?
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlets.
At last, I won't have to wash the humans' asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything.
So they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
Fuck that. Okay, leave the camp with cats. There's also a quest here. This guy who wanted me to
welcome here, noble sir.
Puta. I'm gonna leave that undone. Or not done. Whatever. Can I get some repairs on my stuff? Woof. That's a lot. I'm also almost out of armor kits. I'll have these for cobbler kits, and then gunsmith, nothing, marksman, Ranick's bow, and tailor for a bunch of stuff. Why do I have this shitty Waffen Rock on me? Put back the cleric's habit.
All right, I'm ready. We can get out of here.
The sooner the better. Deserters, traitors, murders. I'm getting too old for all this. I still can't believe that Kyle betrayed us. Why the fuck didn't I notice anything earlier?
Ah, don't worry about it. He was one wily bastard.
In any case, the company's missing a corporal now. And I was thinking the post should go to someone capable. You may be new, but you've been a real help to me. And the lads will obey you. I'll make sure of that. What do you say?
Sure. Will the pay be better?
I assume a corporal has better pay.
You'd get a bit more, eh? But don't expect to be building a palace in Old Town Square.
I don't know what to say.
Say yes. What else, you dolt?
It'll be an honor, sir.
You can stick the sir where the sun don't shine. You must know by now I'm not keen on formalities. Well, let's leave it be now. Otherwise we won't get out of here before dark. Right, Corporal. Order the men to get onto the wagons.
Aye, sir.
Sedlets awaits.
It might await, but something else awaits on the road to Sedlets.
Jumps him from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the horns, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving Third Death such a hiding. The fur is flying off. Wait, fellas. After Pa was done with it.
Get the sword out. Get the sword out. Come on. Come on. Oh, fucking oh, okay. Sorry, Captain. That wasn't the captain.
You want to try me?
Try you? No, I just want to kill you.
mine, you bastard!
You're done. Why? Why would you shoot, you fucks? Let me look for the body of the captain, because he had some really good shit. Just soldiers everywhere? Really? Guard Radovan. Oh, he's okay. Guard Adalbert. This is robbing?
You fucking traitor.
Calm down, or you'll faint again. You've lost a lot of blood.
What now? What are you going to do with me?
Well, you're a good man. You deserve an honorable death.
The commander should fall with his men.
Yeah, he should.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit.
You're done, Dietrich. Let's see. Anything better than my shed? Of course not. I'm groshing. I'll take it. Thanks. Maybe don't fucking allow yourself with... What? Lardy Peter? With Sigismund next time. Hey, Shishkan.
There. It's done.
What's the matter? Aren't you happy?
It just doesn't seem right, what we did to those people.
Not people, the enemy.
Yep.
Remember that. Trust me, you'll sleep a lot better. By the way, Brabant has already brought up his promised reinforcements.
What are they like?
Well, you'll see for yourself. But now, we have to get out of here first.
I'll come with you.
The sooner we make...
To the task.
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Another reason not to stick around there and attack Malashov.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission, and he says von Burkov's at the castle.
And what about Brabant's men? You were saying you don't like the look of them.
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman surprised me. They're no greenhorns.
We'll see how they fare in battle.
Indeed we will. We'll soon get going. Get ready, and then we'll plan what's next.
Don't trust the French, eh? Okay. That's enough of that for now. We'll save here. See you in the next one.